wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And there's the handoff. He gets loose. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on the wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
Moves out of the pocket. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas. Pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He's past the marker, still on his feet. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the offense comes up now in 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential.
Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Trojans. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Gonna run it. It's Simon. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. It is intercepted.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Nelson. Grabbed by the receiver. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've got a good one going. Both teams come out swinging as the stats tell the story. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The short completion of the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Who's in the clear? At the 30. At the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here. Ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking to scramble. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Yeah, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, the big fella in the clear. Can they chase him down? All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Texas 38, USC 14.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Are they ready? Gorilla! Gorilla! Click! Click! Hawk! Gorilla!
Scanning the field. It's Nelson. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
What a big gain by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
The Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the same runner's got it again. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Trojans line up with a first and goal. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Automatic on the PAT. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. No press here. The defense backing away. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
On the ground, it's Simon. He's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. Takes the handoff again. They got him down out near the 40. Now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Can he make it to the marker? And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He's past the marker and still going. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Motion now from the tight end. Look out, room to run here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Receiver now before the snap. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
But a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Handoff from the shotgun. Muscles past the defender. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And tackled after a small pickup there. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sure hands. It's Jordan. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And the Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Looking to throw yet again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, That's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, look at the throw for it. That's caught. It's Jordan. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down is 17. The Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the Trojans come to the line with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. And now the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looking downfield. It's Nelson. On the move now. He's looking deep over to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver. And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Getting set. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. Past the 30. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, here comes the reverse. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Extending the play now. Put him toward the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kickoff.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Throws it to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Oh, it's a reverse. Great cut there. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here. And it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Longhorns. They continue to roll up the score.
That's a hat trick. 3 touchdowns in the game now for this running back, and the defense, they just haven't had an answer for him today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Texas 59, USA 35.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. try to get everybody on the same page here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Throws to the tight end. Brad made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This offense is still clicking.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. So they convert the two-point conversion, get it back to a two-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's a shotgun run call. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Simon. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Tremendous toughness here. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job. He secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And the Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Defense expecting a run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
On the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Got to get up with a sneak. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
On the set. Here we go.
2 clock with the running game. Running with purpose. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points and they have to score quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick throw falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play.
Arrow. 42 Spider. Griffin.
To the air. It's Nelson. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. And the defense comes up with the football. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. On the run, it's Simon. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Press coverage now from the secondary. Defense not pressing this time. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid a little bit of a sack. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here they come on fourth and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty.
Okay, ready? Acorn. Jackrabbit.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Nelson. Looking for a late deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He breaks free. Here he goes. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Direct snap. Pressure is coming. And the attempted trickery backfires, and now it's 4th down. The Longhorns will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that are just saying, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now, with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Checks this down to the running back. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.